For those of you who have not had a chance to meet, my name is Doeberl Jones, and I would like to welcome Mr. Bill Stefaniak, who is MLA and also is going to be opening our tournament shortly. This is Jenny Oliver from Stratagem, one of our sponsors. Some sponsors who are also unfortunately unrepresented here at the moment include the Hellenic Club, Mind Games, Ace, Brian Jones is certainly somewhere, Talent International and Quick Copy. So to players and to official guests and also the official party, I'd like to welcome you all to the O2C Doeberl Cup for 2008. You may have noticed, for those of you that came last year, there have been some subtle changes, and I hope that those changes have been appreciated. I would like to say that if you do have any constructive feedback for us, and that means basically Charles or myself, then please either write it down, drop us an email, or catch us in person over the next 4 or 5 days and let us know what you have liked about this year, perhaps what you would like to see next year. Because again, for those of you that were here last year, or in fact at the Ontario Australian Club, we asked you that same question, we listened to what you said, and this is what you have got in response. So this is, I guess, the start, if you like, of a new era, because O2C will be involved in this tournament for a minimum of 5 years, and Charles and I have anything to say it'll be far longer than that. I guess the only other question I might answer or put to bed early before I hand over to Mr. Stefaniak to open the tournament is a lot of people, I guess, have asked, well, why are you involved? And sometimes it seems to be explained away by some sort of reference to the fact that Charles's oldest son plays chess, but actually it's much simpler than that. We're involved because we want to be involved, and we want to see chess in this country be something a little bit different to what it is, and we're simply involved because we can be involved. It really is that simple for us. So we welcome your comment. I welcome meeting many of you from the many different countries and indeed states that are represented here today, and I wish you all the tournament. And I'd now like to call upon Mr. Bill Stefaniak to officially open the Doeberl Cup for 2008.
Thanks very much, Stephen. Thanks to you and all the work you do and the assistance you provide. And I might start actually just by thanking various people who make this possible. Nyson, Zelman, Laura Bishop, Emma Peeper and Charles Bishop for the website, video, tournament administration and coordination. Ian Rogers, Jenny Oliver, Stephen Bugford, Sheldon Kelner, Sean Press for technical input and advice and assistance. I hope the fact that Stephen Bugford's sitting down there in front of the chessboard doesn't mean he's actually going to join the tournament and play. I'm sure he's a very fine player, but lurking with intent down there, Steve. But thanks to everyone there for all of their assistance. And I thank the sponsors and the club. The tournament's now being run at the Hellenic Club, and I thank the Hellenic Club for coming on board. This is well done. Chess is not one of those sports or pastimes or activities that tend to sort of get into the cycle of the general population or businesses generally, and so it tends to be a bit harder to get sponsorship, but it is crucially important. It develops the mind. It is a wonderful relaxation. Every country in the world plays chess, and that's represented today. People from 22 different countries here. It's something thousands of Canberra students play in primary schools and high schools. And it's a wonderful pastime, a wonderful discipline, a wonderful way of young people especially developing their minds. And it doesn't annoy me when my 14-year-old regularly beats me these days at chess, and I wish he'd get a little bit more actively involved. But it is just such a great activity, a great sport, a great way of life, which just really enables people from all countries to get together, to pitch their ability against each other in an activity they love. And it's fantastic. I'm deeply honoured all the time to be asked to come here to the Doeberl Cup. So big thanks especially to the Hellenic Club for coming on board. You're doing a great thing because thousands of Canberrans and people in the wider community will benefit from the help you give to chess here. I thank Stratagem, Mind Games, ACT, Talent International, Quick Copy, Brian Jones and Doeberl Cup as well. Thank you for your sponsorship. Without that, this tournament simply wouldn't happen. Please give the sponsors a big hand. think Steve mentioned everyone here. I mean, I should read the other attendees of note. We have Mikola Jajora, Second Secretary from the Embassy of the Ukraine. Ming Fong Jiang, Deputy High Commissioner of Singapore. We have, in fact, a Grand Master, in fact, the leading Grand Master, the top seed, Zhong Jan from Singapore, and also the Women's Grand Master, Li Wufan from Singapore as well with us. We have Mr. Ahmed Fadil Shamsuddin, Deputy High Commissioner from the Malaysian High Commission. Mas from is the International Grand Master there. Bela Bozic, who's from the Embassy of the Republic of Hungary, and John Persinger, attaché from the United States of America. So I welcome those dignitaries and thank you for your attendance here today and the support you give CHESS. The top seed, as I said, is Zhong Jan, and he's from Singapore, and we actually have, and Doeberl Johansson is our top seed from Australia, number 8. We also have 9 All-Up Grand Masters, and ladies and gentlemen, that's a record. I understand 8 was the previous one, so a great record for the Doeberl Cup. Well done. As well as that, today we have some 230 participants, and that makes it the largest Doeberl field ever, beating the previous record of 227 back in 2006, so that's fantastic. 22 countries represented, always got a lot of countries coming here, but that is fantastic too, including Singapore, Georgia, Fiji and Turkmenistan. Now, I think we've probably had someone from Fiji before. I'm not sure about Turkmenistan, but perhaps if the people representing Turkmenistan and Fiji could just stand up, because I think for Turkmenistan that's a first.
We lost our Turkmenistan.
Oh, you lost it 2 minutes ago. Oh, what a shame. Okay, well, we'll scratch that one. Fiji, no, we haven't seen anyone from Fiji for a while. Have we got the Fiji in here? Not yet, no, Your Worship, not to worry. Hopefully our representative from Fiji will be participating. But, okay, that probably takes you down to 21 countries in that case. But,
well, he was here yesterday for 2 rounds, so he's looking shonky for the first round today.
Okay, well hopefully we'll see him soon, but it's a good effort. It is a good effort. Just it's always good to see people from overseas, and as usual we have people here from Belgium, UK, New Zealand, USA, India, Singapore, and it's a welcome to all our foreign visitors. And I welcome all people from interstate also to the national capital. You'll have a great weekend here. I hope you have a bit of time, if you haven't gone out and had a look at Canberra, to get around and see some of the sites. Parliament House is pretty different. The Telstra Tower is good if you want to get up there and have a good view of the whole city. And the War Memorial is one of the best in the world and has some new displays which are particularly interesting. So hopefully you can get out, enjoy the city, lots of good eateries and places to enjoy yourselves as well as just the cultural sites. But I wish you all the very best of luck for the tournament. Thank you for coming, and on behalf of I now officially declare the tournament open. Good luck to you all and enjoy the weekend.
Thank you very much there, Mr. Stefaniak. I would like to point out that he did invite you to get out and see the surrounds, and indeed this morning it was my pleasure to take 2 of our foreign Grand Masters out, and after an arduous 250-metre uphill climb to the largest nearest hill, we actually did manage to see the promised kangaroos. So there you go. So some of us have been out visiting, and for those who play those 2 Grand Masters, I'm not going to mention them by name, but you might work it out who they are either by the smile on their face, or if they fall asleep early in the round, that's because they have done a lot of physical activity already this morning. So that closes the opening ceremony, but I will hand over now to Charles to make a few short announcements with regards to the tournaments.